Hello everyone, welcome back. Here we are, another end of the competition. Drew says he's first. I don't think so. I think Carbon and Martin were here before you, but what's up, Drew? Carbon, hello. Martin, hello again. Here we are. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Spartans, hey, happy Friday. Davidson, hello. JMR Leroy, happy Town Star Friday, everyone. Rachel, hey, happy Friday, and hi everyone. Farmers Commander, good morning, Dub. Yeah, good morning, Farmers Commander. Here we are. I started the stream late. Competition's about to end in 20 minutes. Not much new stuff to talk about. We already know what the next competition details are since Tuesday, so we got to know this one sooner. And we just found out what two new NFTs are gonna be yesterday. Well, they only announced one of them, but we figured out the other new NFT that some people might not know about. Real quick, here's my build. I didn't do any changes because it's working perfectly as I planned it to work when I practice it. So it's doing 282 Starlight market boxes per hour, which is insane. I thought this was gonna get me close to top 10. Not as close as I thought, but definitely still top 25. I would have been pretty disappointed if this was not enough to get me top 25. But yeah, looks like I'll get the top 25 on this one, so I'm thankful for that. I was still pretty far off from top 10. Not even Iron Knight made it to top 10, and he showed me his rates. I can't remember the exact number, but it was somewhere around 330 per hour, I thought. Wow. Okay, so yeah, it was even higher than that to get top 10. So I was thinking at some point I could probably tweak this to 300 if I had another Mistletoe Arch and maybe the Boxing Facility NFT, but that wouldn't have made a difference. So there we go. Now I know. Cliff, hello, happy Friday. Mary NG, hello. Girl Gamer, Bayes, Nomadic Sean. Early? No, nah, not Martin. Not early. I don't think I'm ever early. I did have a temporary guild for this competition. This temporary guild I do for my supporters only, and I let them borrow some spare NFTs that's able to help them out during the competitions. I kind of get to choose which NFTs I lend out. Obviously, it's just the ones I have spare of, or if some people are willing to let me borrow NFTs to then lend out to other members, then I also accept that, and I do appreciate that. But yeah, I was able to help out some of my supporters, which I appreciate so much for them helping me out, supporting me on Patreon and YouTube membership. Elena, hello. Subarnu, any update regarding daily NFT earning? No new updates. The last update that we've been hearing for the past couple months was end of August. We are near the end of July now, so what, give it another month. We'll see if we end up getting the daily challenges added to the game, which is daily NFT earnings. Cliff, just fast forwarding now, what rank are we now? Are you asking, Girl Gamer? Let's see. I did mention this on my Discord, but Townstar Playbook, you guys already know I update that every week. It was kind of behind on the NFTs. They've been releasing like 2 new NFTs every week, so I didn't have a chance to add them all every single week, but I think they should be added now. Like, I should be caught up with that. I might be missing a few storage NFTs. If you know which ones I'm missing, let me know, and I will gladly add those as well. Cecil, hello, welcome. Or if any information is wrong, of course. Because yeah, I know some people point out like some information that might be missing. I try to fix it right away if I'm on my computer. If not, I might forget, or I might have forgotten to do so. I'm also taking any suggestions on what you think would help people out here, like, you know, new players, maybe even veteran players. I'm kind of messing with a new page here. It's not done, but kind of like a quick list in the alphabetical order of all the NFTs. I think this is like at 300 already, and I still need to put in the effect cards on that list. I don't know if that's going to be helpful at all, but I'm messing with that idea. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think all the info will even fit in like this. But yeah, I'll keep messing with that later. That's just an idea right there. Carbon, I had to run Common Ground World on mobile because on PC the competition has ended. I mean, the competition hasn't ended, but what do you mean by that? Pro Gamer, you're at 268, I'm at 273, alright. Talking to Cliff. Watcher, what did you do to get ranked so high? What's your secret? Basically. Davidson's at 270. Oh, you three are about the same range. What is the work of that car? The Silent Ride, the legendary Silent Ride, which is this one right here that goes around. It gives 2 passive iron, so it's a really huge NFT for this competition because that means I don't need to make any iron for the oak barrels. This one's mine. This one I am borrowing, which did help me with my production rates. Otherwise, I'd be making 255 boxes per hour, which might not have been enough to get top 25, so I'm glad I was able to borrow it. Ishumita, hello. I'm gonna take a look again at the next competition as well. Mark Anthony, hello. I do miss a cross-reference in the playbook where I could easily see what crafts a material was used on, but that's a lot of maintenance and I totally understand why you took it out. Yeah, that was on the first version of the Town Star playbook. I do remember that with the cards. But yeah, it was way too much maintenance. It just didn't make sense to keep updating that. I think the calculators on the visualizers do a better job, like Crypto Dude and Stan's build hub, and NLO also has their own visualizer that's kept up by Oasis, I believe. I might be mispronouncing his name, but they pretty much have all the crafts and calculators. They might not look as the same as they did on the playbook, but it's basically the same thing. Yeah, competition ends in just about 10 minutes. Next competition seems hard. Compared to this one, Cecil, it is harder because I do believe the competition we just did, the one that's ending today, is an easy one. What did you guys think? Did you guys think this competition was easy? Because I thought it was easy. The next one is a bit harder. I definitely see that you're going to need nuclear power to give passive energy to all the pottery shops you're going to need. You're going to need to make a lot of ceramic bowls for all the honeycomb, and then use that to make glue. Because basically everything needs glue. All 3 paint colors needs glue, as well as the eco paper. So it's 4 glue for every Starlight market box, which we're going to make again. Why is it running in the base? I mean, that car, it just does that, like the dog NFTs, you know how they move around the town. It's just, I don't know, for cosmetic reasons or something. They just coded it like that. Yeah, so next one starts at the end of July. Actually, July has 31 days. So July 30th, you know, right before it ends. But the competition would end the 2nd of August. Trade times are generous, only 20 seconds. You'd be able to sell stuff really quickly. But yeah, they're only gonna give us the 1 river. Okay, it does look like they're gonna start us up with 2 water pumps and a couple paved roads, so I guess that's where they want us to make the gasoline production. I don't really like that setup. I don't think I'm gonna keep that for whenever I make the no NFT build. I mean, it could work, but yeah, I'm not a fan of that setup because it's not like the standard gasoline setup I usually make. I know what they want us to do, like power plant here, refinery making gasoline here, refinery making petroleum there. I could work with it, but I probably won't use it. But yeah, they still start us off with the wind turbines, warehouse. Looks like they give us what we need to start making ceramic bowls. just need to pick up clay lumps and energy. That makes sense considering the cash rush. One of the cash rushes is ceramic bowls. You could also just sell clay lumps. Now, do I recommend this? Nah, I honestly recommend Gold Rush. Sure, you could sell like one batch of ceramic bowls or even some clay to help you get started with the cash that you need to set up Gold Rush. Because scaling up ceramic bowl production doesn't really make sense unless you have the NFT that gives you passive clay lumps, which would be the Haunted Maze Zone 2. And more so if you have the full set, because it doubles that proximity effect. But if you don't have passive clay lumps, I don't really recommend focusing on scaling up the ceramic bowl production. You are obviously going to have to make a bunch of pottery shops and make ceramic bowls for the end of your build, but you're going to need more cash to finish building this one than the competition that's ending today, because like I said, you're going to need cash to build nuclear power. I can pretty much guarantee that. And then you're going to have more expensive buildings. You're going to need a lot of pottery shops and stationery shops, wizards workshops to make the glue. So probably double, maybe up to triple what we spent here. At least 20 mil, I would say. Water pumps, Water says water pumps one whole space apart is better. More room for lumber mills. So yeah, that too. You could make that setup work, Wager, and still put a lumber mill. I just don't really like it because the road structure is different there. Yes, Ibarnu. Martin, I need to dare to adjust better. Seems I can reach 45 per hour. That keeps me in 400, then woohoo. But you mean like right now, Martin? I mean, it's about to end in 7 minutes, so I don't think any adjustments like that would really help. Unless, of course, you do it right away. Yeah, I seen your messages. You mentioned some adjustments you could have made. Wager, do we know if the paint is cash positive yet? I mean, that's a good question. Did it actually say the amount of cash that it gives us? I think it does. Where was it? Standard value, 71,000 cash for each one that you sell. Somebody was asking me, as I usually get asked, but how much Starlight market boxes do they think I'll be able to make with the no NFT build? I'm not sure. Not very many. I'm thinking like less than 10, but yeah, I can't really like break down every single item yet. Okay, let's say I was able to make like 10 per hour without NFTs, which I don't know. I don't know if that's possible or if it's too low, but some people seem to say that this is going to take a lot of, mostly a lot of ceramic bowls and a lot of glue. If you were only selling 10 per hour, that's less than the mill. I don't think that would cover the wages. But of course, you could sell... You could sell X... Well... but pottery shops are just so expensive. That's a good question, Wajer. It's possible that this one might not even be cash positive if you're aiming a little too high. Yeah, Spartan says 6 Starlight market boxes per hour, maybe, like with no NFTs. So Cecil thinks it will be cash positive. Well, you're guessing. Most of them are cash positive, but this one requires a lot of expensive buildings. And the final product is hard to make. Not like really, really hard, but I don't know. I feel like we've done harder metas than this. I feel like this one's not the hardest. Sell excess honey? Yeah, I suppose you could. You're using, you know, you're gonna have to make pottery shops to make more ceramic bowls. And then you need to make more lumber. The beehives and beekeepers aren't expensive in my opinion. It's just the pottery shops and nuclear power. But yeah, you could sell excess honey. So make sure that, you know, preferably you would want to balance the amount of honey and honeycomb you make, so you can make the correct amount of glue, but sure, if you have it in a way where you sell an excess amount of honey and you still make all the honeycomb you need to make, then I suppose that'll work to make sure that you stay cash positive pretty much. Too soon to tell right now. Crabs Crypto, what's up? When are we going to change the name of the game to Starlight Market? After we do Starlight Market Box like 5 more times, maybe. When are they? Rachel, I'm so tired of making glue. How many times have we made glue? It does feel like glue is used in a lot of crafts. Mr. Troopa, hello. You have 2 Town Hall. Does the bonus stack or something? Thought it didn't. The reason I have 2 of them is because each one gives 1 passive water. That is the only thing that stacks, I suppose you can say. All the other abilities, like the reduced craft time on the tree farms, reduced craft time on the wheat fields, none of that stacks. That you can only have 1 placed for that. But yeah, I wanted to place 2 for the extra 1 passive water. I could have done the same thing by having a pond and then just 1 town hall. Same exact thing. But I didn't want to build the pond, so I just placed down another one. See, Wolf, just sell the glue NFT and be done with it. That's going to be a really popular NFT. So how do you think that'll work, Sea Wolf? What could they do? They're not going to do a glue stand because I think that would be too overpowered. Well, but then again, you do have the fireworks tower that gives you magic powder, and magic powder is kind of annoying to make. I don't know if it's on the same level as glue. I guess anything could happen. Yeah, competition's in the end in like 2 minutes. After this, I'll load up my Common Ground World Town. I'm still making wine there, but I did let people borrow my other tables of appreciation, so I'm not making as much. I have almost that whole town cleared up now. Yeah, I guess you could sell excess honey. But yeah, at the start, obviously, I recommend doing Gold Rush. I was talking about what this meta could possibly be like a week ago. I thought it was going to be something to do with crayons. I didn't think they were actually going to make like paint, actual paint. But sure, now we can use paint for other stuff like blue steel and red steel, like some people were talking about. Make those crafts even harder than they were before. I don't think people would like that, but it makes more sense. Yeah, so the Starlight Market Box will require 1 red paint, 1 yellow paint, 1 blue paint, 1 eco paper, 1 wooden box, craft time 60 seconds. I have all that information on the Townstar Playbook as well. Standard Gala Rewards. Originally, this was going to be a guild competition, but they changed that because they're still having issues with guild competitions, clearly. I'm glad they're listening and actually delaying the guild competitions until hopefully they have more time to fix those little issues that are going on there. Competition, there we go, should have ended now. Congratulations to everyone who made it. Low stakes slots. Was there an update on last week's competition prizes being lower? No, low stakes slots. That was, I mentioned that on my video as well, but that was another payout issue that happened. If you got less Gala than you were supposed to, I don't know if they fixed it yet. I'm gonna assume they haven't, but like Fire Michelle made a post about it too. They are gonna look into it and hopefully fix it for you guys. Yeah, this was 4 days ago. Fire Michelle said, we are seeing lots of reports of incorrect Gala rewards this week. Know that we are currently looking into it and there's no need to send any direct messages or reach out to customer support at this time. As soon as I hear back of any estimated time on corrected rewards, I'll let you know. Thank you for your patience and understanding as we work through it. I haven't heard of another announcement addressing that yet, so I'm gonna assume that they haven't fixed the incorrect payouts from that week. If they have, let me know. I actually got the correct payout out of coincidence, I suppose. And if you, we did find out what happened. Like, well, it's kind of speculation actually. It's not confirmed. But the speculation is that they snapshotted the scores a couple of hours at the start of the competition, like maybe 6 or 8 hours after the competition started or something. And they sent out the rewards based on that snapshot. So by that time, a lot of people were already on fast forward and they dropped in ranks, or they haven't even started their town yet. Some people. But the people they paid out, it was completely off. That's the whole thing that happened there. It's like they didn't double check the final rewards, the final score. They didn't check the final score with the list of people and their scores that they had, which shouldn't have happened. Alina says, congratulations everyone. Congrats, Dub. Thank you. I made it to top 25. Very happy about that. Seems to only happen like once a month. Girl Gamer, good game all. Mohammed Rami sends hearts. Hello, Mohammed. Carbon, do I have to log in again to see a real rank? So the competition ended. It's not going to let you log back in. Hopefully you fast forwarded your town before it ended. Otherwise, it's not going to do it for you. So your final rank is going to be on that leaderboard. Once you click events and you go to that event, you're only going to be able to see the final leaderboard. Yeah, no problem. Those 6 slots. Pleasure. Congrats all. Martin, a while months ago, I was within 400. I'm 381. Did you end at 381 then, Martin? It's good. So was it that easy, or I'm finally getting better on it? It was easy, and yeah, hopefully you're getting better on it. I mean, you did better than the no NFT rates, for sure. Carbon 807. All right, nice. 16%. Shouldn't take that long to load. I'll talk about the new NFTs as well. If anybody has any questions, of course, feel free to ask. Only one was mentioned on Discord. So the one that's gonna go on sale in like an hour is the Epic Stationery Shop. It's a smaller size. They are now doing this smaller size thing, which isn't very practical unless you buy like 4 of these. At that point, you save 1 spot. But hey, maybe that gets some people to buy it. I'm not really sure. I've not seen much success with the small versions of the Iron Mine that came out recently, or the Salt Field, or the Seaweed Farm. I've not really seen people purchase those. Crafts the same things as the in-game stationery shop, so it's like the same craft time, but it does require less items. It requires half the crops for the paint colors, so red paint only needs 4 strawberries, blue paint only needs 4 blueberries, yellow paint only needs 4 corn, and it doesn't require any water drums for any of those paint crafts, as well as the eco paper, I believe, because that one also required a water drum. It still requires a road. And I do have I did put this on the playbook as well. I don't remember if I set the sell price, but they're selling it for basically $200. Yeah, all the information's here. Here's what it would look like when you place it down 3x3. This is a full tile, so you can see the full tile road right there. Like so. Not exactly sure what the speed is. I assume it's the same as the in-game one, which would be 2. Rachel, it still can get into common ground mode. Do you think they're going to fix it? I heard some people say just keep trying to get in. I don't know how many times you've tried, Rachel. I've had it happen to me where it gets to 100% and it says disconnected from the server. And I usually just try again and it fixes itself by the second attempt. But yeah, I've heard some people say they've tried 5, 6 times. It still says the same thing. That's unfortunate. I don't really know what caused it. I heard some people report an issue that they couldn't get in, and then Farmer Michelle said they're gonna have the engineers check it out, see if they can fix it. I've not heard any update on that. Hopefully they are able to do something, because it would suck if you spent all this time on this mode and you're not even able to get back in on it. I try to log back in on this like at least once every 3 days. And I logged in on this yesterday afternoon, actually. That's why it's taking a little while longer to load than usual. But it shouldn't take more than like 20 minutes. But yeah, if you don't log in for 3 days, it takes like an hour. Cliff says, have a nice weekend, everyone. Time to sleep. Have a good sleep, Cliff. I'm assuming it's nighttime for you, but I'm not sure. Rachel, as soon as I try, the gray message pops up. Oh, as soon as you try. Yeah, that's nah, I've never had that happen, so it's gotta be an issue. I don't know. Leaf says, since Tuesday until morning, July 26th, I was among the 600 in the ranking, and out of nowhere I fell to 1,000 in today's rank at noon. How did I manage to hold my position for the whole weekend and fall 400 positions? So Alif, what they are doing, I'm assuming you run the game and leave it on during the entire competition, like the entire 3 days. What most people are doing now, maybe not most, but a good amount of people, they take advantage of offline mode. So this means they're able to finish their town, and in the first day, you know, they play a couple hours. Once they're done with their town, they make sure that their offline mode is turned on, and then they just log out of the game, shut their computers off so they don't waste too much energy. And a couple hours before the competition ends, they will log back in, enter the game. It'll fast forward the town. The whole process takes like maybe 2 hours, an hour or 2 hours. And then they'll get all those points that they would have gotten from running the game for those 3 days. And then they'll pass you up. So you're not actually seeing the real ranks until the very end of the competition. That's what's happening. You were logging in twice a day. Wow. That's very persistent. I do that sometimes too, but not every day. Yeah, Kelvin's telling Rachel, immediately refresh and try again after you get the error message. You'll be able to get into your town, although the fast forward won't have happened. I heard some people mention that too. I haven't had that issue. Hopefully I don't have that issue. Because yeah, even if I struggle getting into the town and I try again, it seems like fast forward still happens. Actually, yeah, that's it for the stationery shop. The other NFT, I have it on the playbook. Let me see if I can find it on here, GG Collective. Yeah, I have it on here. This is a GG Collective Gala Chain Tracker, checking the newly minted NFTs on Townstar, as they call it. So that's what it is. So you can see the stationery shop there, but also the Apple stand. What do you think that does? Gives you passive apples, as it says. So we don't actually know how many apples yet. Like, it could be a 2-1 radius, or it could be a 3-2-1 radius. I'm actually not sure. It's not confirmed. It probably won't be confirmed for like maybe, I don't know, next week when they sell it. I'm actually not completely sure why they're selling an Apple stand. I'm not sure. I don't think we're having a meta that requires apples anytime soon. Yeah, we don't know the price. We don't know how much apples it gives. See, I'm not sure, but we know that it's going to be an Apple stand. This NFT is a little bit controversial, of course, because a couple months back they sold golden apple trees, for $200 a piece. I know at one point they were $50 a piece during Black Friday, which it was, I guess, a very good deal, but maybe, I don't know, maybe not so much now that the Apple stand is coming out, because people would rather have a passive supply of something than something that lets you craft that item quicker. The passive supply is always superior. But yeah, the golden apple tree will let you craft apples 75% faster, so it's like 4 regular trees in one. It only requires 1 water, but the thing is, it's still negatively impacted by Shade Dirty Salty, so I really don't think this NFT was worthwhile to have. I never got one, even with the large discount. But yeah, I think people are going to be interested in this one because there's a couple of crafts now that use apples. It's not like as popular as wheat or sugarcane or brine, but still pretty good. Another NFT that I know people are waiting for is the rice husk stand. If that ever becomes a thing, that is, I know there's a good amount of people that wants to get in on that one. We'll see if it ends up happening. Yeah, Wajer also says it basically depends on how fast the free players finish your town. If they're all roughly equal in NFTs, and it just depends on how fast they move. Yeah. All the no NFT players will be around the same rank if they started on time and if they finish around the same time. So that's it for the 2 new NFTs that we know of. There's another one called Rover the Robot Dog, I think, but I've got no info on that one. I think they minted it at some point and they removed it. Originally, it said it had a craft time, no, faster movement speed for builders and industrial workers, I think is what it said, but it doesn't seem to exist anymore because I can't find it. So plan for the next one is I will work on a no NFT build. I'm not gonna make it as powerful as the one I did for this Starlight market box, the one that just ended. I think I did way too good on that build. I like, the thing is, I don't know if anybody was able to improve it without utilizing any NFTs. I know a lot of people have like town halls and stuff, so they were able to get it out to like 34, 35 per hour. But I think it was just a little bit too much for a no NFT build. But yeah, I'll make one for the next Starlight market box. Hopefully those don't get confusing because we're going to keep calling them Starlight market boxes. I'm going to call them by the date of the competition. So the next one's going to be the July 30th, 2024 Starlight market box, or paint meta. I might just call it paint meta. That's kind of what it is. I don't know what the goal is for the production rate just yet. I mean, Spartans keep saying it's like a little bit of we're only going to make a few per hour, so maybe somewhere, maybe I'll start with 5 or something and then go up or down from there. Spartans is asking, are you planning to list a few NFTs on your guild for your supporters? At the start, I am going to list just like the green forges because that helps people out with the cash rush. I'm going to do my wine rush. For competition specific NFTs, I don't think so, Spartans. I don't have that much that I could offer. Surprisingly, I had a lot to offer on this competition because I have a lot of tables, so that makes sense. But for the next one, I don't think so. I have 2 Haunted Maze Zones 2s, the ones I give passive play lumps. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to use both of them. I'll probably need to use the diamond water pump. What else? Passive water? Yeah, I'm gonna need that for the bamboo shoots. So I probably won't have that much to offer, Spartans. I won't know for sure until maybe... you know, I might not even know for sure till like Monday. I am planning to do the no NFT build first for this competition and then work on my personal one like late Sunday or Monday. Sometimes I do it the other way around. Like for the competition that just ended, I actually practiced my build first because I was more excited for that one. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do good on that one. Got a bunch of NFTs for it. This next one, not too sure. I'll aim for top 50. I don't have that much passive. I don't have any passive blueberries, but I only have a few stuff for passive corn. The strawberries shouldn't be a problem. The bamboo shoots will be. Right, looks like I sold all my wine bottles. Once I get my tables back, I'll ask them. I'll take them back soon, and I'll put them back here. This is how I'm doing with this mode. Cleared up a couple of spots last night, so I got a bit more storehouses. Gonna clear that up next once I have enough. And then I pretty much have one more row to go. It's like 1.5 rows right now. How much do I need exactly? $23 tiles. I know some are more expensive, like the rocks. So let's say probably 4 billion cash, and I'll clear this whole thing. At this rate, I'll finish it by the end of the year. Probably earlier than that. So that's cool. And after that, I don't know. I guess I'll just keep collecting cash. There's not really a point. I'm definitely not gonna start over. Heck no. Hopefully my town doesn't get deleted by then. Pro Gamer, we able to practice for next week yet? Any idea on update time? No, they might take all day updating the town. I'm not sure, but we can't practice until they update the town. Because you want those new crafts in the game. Appreciate you sharing the NFTs are in this meta. Yeah, no problem, Spartans. Glad I was able to help. Wajer says, yeah, your build for the no NFT for this competition was pretty good. I had trouble improving it. Got it up to 35. Nice. I optimized it a lot of times, Spartans. It was like Wajer, I mean, I optimized it a lot of times, like 5 or 6 times. It was fun to do. I think it was fun. I actually like that meta. This next one, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'll know for sure once I do the no NFT and my personal builds. But anyways, that's pretty much going to be it. Not really any new information. Why haven't they updated the document? The leaderboard document? I think you were asking about that. If not, somebody else was asking about it. They don't really have like a set time when they update the leaderboard document, Carbon. Farmer Michelle kind of just updates it when she wants, I guess. Like, she probably does have the list, but she hasn't updated it yet. But yeah, you would have to ping Farmer Michelle and ask her about it. But if she doesn't reply, then I don't know what to tell you. She'll update it when she has a chance, I suppose. They may not have updated it because the last payout they did was wrong, so they might, hopefully they'll try to find a way to fix the scores and then pay people correctly, because yeah, that's an issue. Perhaps Crypto says, I looked at the code and I saw a secret reward of 1 million Gala once you clear all the dirt. Awesome. I'm gonna be the first one to get it, Perhaps Crypto. But in reality, I think I'm not. I'm pretty sure by now somebody's had to have cleared it. Anyways, I know you're joking, but that would be cool. We'll see. It is working, Martin? Sotown did not fast forward charge, but it's working again. Full storages. Well, that sounds like a good thing, Martin. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Kind of a short stream because I got in here late. But yeah, there's not much new stuff to talk about. Stay tuned for the no NFT build, and I'll see you all on the next competition. As always, I'll be around Discord. Make sure to join my Dub community Discord if you haven't done so. Appreciate everyone being here, and have a great rest of your weekend.